Okay, this would be a part two. So, you guys can listen to part one, and it's black women who still believe the lies that they are undesired, and this is the part two to that. So this won't take long. So yes, what I was saying is that when you look at women, black women from other nations around the globe, yes, they have their internal struggles, but you rarely hear them. It's like they automatically know how to expand their options. They have no issue with expanding their options. Okay, um, but you I rarely see them. What I was saying is I haven't seen it, but it's not that I'm always looking for them either. But I don't really see these women. They've had colorism issues. You hear Lupita talk about colorism issues. You've heard a lot of them talk about how they suffer from colorism. I've seen Africans talk about that, right? But they still somehow know how to live their life. They know how to date whoever is checking for them. But for some reason, this black women within the United States, and it's a lot of them, feel like because they can't seem to snag a black man, they feel like no other man in the world wants them because they can't get black men. And no other black woman on the planet seems to think this way. They don't. Okay, I don't see it. And a lot of them have struggled with colorism issues. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. A lot of them have suffered a lot of abuse. Okay, so like I said, it's not that they still don't have their struggles, but I haven't seen any other black woman, because at this point I'm not talking about non-black women. I haven't seen any other black woman besides the black woman from the United States that is that actually believe no other man in the world wants them, simply based on what black men have gone online to say. Simply based on what black men have gone online to say, they honestly believe that no other man in the world wants them. And nobody thinks this way but the black woman in the United States of America. I do not see Nigerian women do this. I do not see Bantu women do this. I do not see Caribbean women do this. I don't see black women throughout the globe with this level of insecurity that actually believe that no other man on the planet wants them, simply based on what one group of men say besides the black women in the United States. And the problem is that these women refuse to expand their options no matter how many times you try to tell them, and it's no excuse. If these African women can find a way to expand their options, and they up in Nigeria and they in all different places, and they still know how to expand their options. Did a bunch of African women make YouTube videos? And I'm talking about black because you have different complexions of African. But I'm talking about the dark skinned African women. Did they make a bunch of YouTube videos and Facebook pages dedicated to African women and dating outside of their race, trying to get them to expand their options? It's like, in my opinion, they automatically knew to expand their options. Like it's already within them to go where they are celebrated. It's already something that's in them. But I don't know what something is in this Black American woman that she has to be told to go where she's celebrated. But in every other group of women, the Asian woman, the African woman, the Caribbean woman, it's already in them to go where they're celebrated. But this, for some reason, this black women within the United States cannot do it. And you have to constantly upload video after video after video after video, trying to get them to understand it. And they just don't get it. They want to be so loyal to a group of men that constantly gets online and say that they don't want them. And so because these group of men get online and disparage them, and they sit there and listen to that garbage, that they then make YouTube videos talking about how black women are undesired, how nobody wants the black woman, and how, black women don't get married and da 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 da. Okay? Nobody else does this. And it's shameful that they are so hard headed. And yes, I'm not judging their decision with their life, but I am talking about the way they get online, and these videos tend to go viral. Okay, they tend to go viral. And so then they pull in other groups of women, especially from the United States, that believe this garbage of being undesired. But the problem is that if they had this natural innate ability to go with their celebrated instead of trying to chase after a group of men who continue to bash them, they wouldn't be online making those silly videos about how nobody wants them. It's stupid. It's stupid. There's so many men out here, white men, Arab men, and then you don't have to, if you're not attracted to white men, that's fine, but that's not the point. Just because you're attracted to them does not mean that you cannot get a man. It's just that you're not getting what you want. But it's all kinds of men that are attracted to black women. So the fact that you can't get some NBA player or some a rapper or just a black man, period, or the black man that you want, based on the fact that you can't get that type of man that you have in your head that you want, you're going to get online and say that nobody wants black women, and you're putting this idea in the heads of a lot of promising young black ladies that they are undesired, and that is far from the truth. It's nobody's fault that these ladies can't open up their options. They can't open up their mind like African women can. I listen to this lady. She's Bantu. She is so open, and she's dark complexion, but and she probably suffered colorism issues and all of that. But they just seem to just naturally know. It's naturally within them to go to who wants them instead of chasing after a group of men who don't want them back. Not to say that their own men don't want them back, but I'm saying it's natural, just like Asian women. It just seems to be natural in these ladies to go to who wants them. And this black United States black woman wants to keep trying to chase after somebody who spits on them, and then get online and spread that poison about nobody wanting black women. And I just want to encourage you guys to stay away from that message. Stay away from that message that nobody wants you, because no other black woman in the world feels this way about men but the black woman in the United States. Okay? But with that being said, I'll talk to you soon.